Hello beautiful soul, my name is Jackie Lane from peachyhealth.co.uk. I empower women to live juicier lives by choosing self-love on all levels. And today I'm going to share with you my experience of doing Teal Swan's Spirit Guide meditation. I always like to do this type of thing when I'm in the bath. I have mentioned this many times now. I just love being in the bath and meditating, like doing singing, like sound healing, and listening to calming music. I just find it is the perfect time to get in alignment. You're in your, like, for me it's a very joyful experience being in the bath and relaxing, and I just find it's a really good time for me to get to my higher levels much more quickly. And also I love water. I really love being in the water while I'm doing this type of thing. I just find it very comforting. Anyway, so stop yawning, it's because the heating's on. Anyway, so I tried doing Teal Swan's Spirit Guide meditation, and I for some reason had it in my head that it was spirit animal meditation, and it's not, it's Spirit Guide, which is quite good because it showed me, actually, because I had it in my head that it was going to connect me with my spirit animal guide. I was kind of assuming that's where it was heading, but I don't know why I thought that. I just didn't read it properly, and I don't know why I thought that. So yeah, it was really interesting. So I actually sat up in the bath to do it, and I sat sideways and rested my back because it was quite, I couldn't lie flat in the bath, and I couldn't sit up. I had to sit sideways, and I wanted to support my back just so I was more comfortable. And I just sat in a, I can't remember what the position is, where you sit cross-legged with your hands like that over your knees while I was in the bath. Luckily I was in a really deep bath, and it was still kind of up to here. So yeah, I just sat there, put it on, and just got in the zone, listened to the words. I'm so sorry, it's because I got the heating on, because it's really cold today, but when I put the heating on it makes me yawn a lot. So just excuse me yawning. It's not because I'm bored or tired, it's just the heating. It just makes me feel all fuzzy. So yeah, so I was doing this meditation, and when you go in, there's a part where you go into like a temple, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a part where you go into a temple or a building of some sort. It was a temple to me. I can't remember if she said it was a temple. And there's like a pool of water, I think. I can't really remember because I was so deep in it. I can't really remember her Teal's words, but I remember my experience, and it was really odd. Like, it was like this lagoon inside this temple, and it was kind of like, looked like a swimming pool, but it wasn't. It was like salt water. It wasn't chlorine or anything. And it just went down, down, down so deep, like to the depths of the ocean. It was like never ending. And I just was lying down, and it was quite salty, so it, like a flotation tank kind of thing, I was floating and just supported, and it was the perfect temperature. For me, that's quite warm. And it was really weird because there was a huge whale underneath me, and I was scared. I was scared that there was a whale there. I was like, whoa, where did you come from? But I knew it wasn't going to hurt me, and I just relaxed into it, and this, fuck off, yawning. I just relaxed into it, and this whale was kind of swimming beneath me very slowly and kind of swirling round. And I've never really seen a whale in my visions like that before. It was so real as well. And yeah, it was kind of like, it was so majestic and so, I don't know how to explain, like I was unnerved but not in a bad way. I knew it wasn't going to hurt me, but I was like, whoa, like wow, kind of in awe but at the same time a bit scared of it. Anyway, I carried on just chilling and listening to the words and following the directions, and then, oh god, seriously. And then when I got out of this pool of lagoon, never-ending depths, it was beautiful as well. It was like crystal clear and like lagoon-like, so it was like all the kind of turquoise colours and deep blues and all of that. And then I got out and a panther was just walking around this room, and I knew that this panther was my animal guide or spirit guide, which I think I have seen before but I can't remember when. And yeah, so this panther was there and I felt really comforted by the fact that it was there, and I was like, cool, my panther's there. And then this was a point where you're visualising your spirit guide, and obviously I realised, oh, it's not an animal thing, it's a spirit guide thing. And my spirit guide emerges and it's wearing like a dark cloak. Looked a little bit like the Grim Reaper. And I was like, oh, I don't remember you being all dark, and I couldn't see the face. And then you have to go over to a table, and the panther was kind of at my guide's side and came and sat and laid down next to us, just like a cat would. And then my guide took the hooded cloak off, and it was beautiful, pearlescent, glowing, couldn't really make out any features, and then long blonde hair, and it was androgynous, I couldn't tell whether it was male or female at all. I just couldn't tell this time. Like, it didn't feel 100% like my spirit guide that I've had telepathic communication with, but it didn't feel not like that either. It was similar. And this guide gave me a kind of star thing, like, sorry, the cat's just here, look at this little fluffy bum, little Badgie. That's Badger, she's one of the cats that we're cat sitting at the moment. So yeah, my guide gave me this kind of amazing, intricate kind of star, made out of like metal, some form of metal, like wires. It looked a bit like, I've seen, like, you can buy a necklace, I can't remember what it is, and it's like, I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful kind of metal star, and it had a crystal inside and it was glowing. And there was the sign for alchemy in it, and I can't even explain to you how it was in it. It wasn't even there, like I couldn't see it, but I knew it was in it. So it was like infused in it. And it was quite big, it was like maybe this big, this thing. And I was like, oh, thanks. And the words that came with the star thing were, let me just remember, alchemy, infinity, and unity. And the message that my guide gave me was, you are an alchemist and you need to start using your abilities you've got to start using them now, and you know, no more messing around. Start using this tool. You're an alchemist and you're infinite, and we're all one, basically, was the message that came through. And I felt quite emotional around it, and yeah, it was a really good experience. Sorry, the cat's just come back. And I was quite shocked that there was a whale and a panther and my guide there, but that's probably because of my preconceived notion of what it was going to be about. These animals obviously came in, but I loved it. It was really, really cool, and I'm definitely going to do that meditation again and see what happens next, and I really highly recommend it. So I thought I'd just let you know my experience of Teal's guided meditation, and if you haven't already done it, then go and check it out. It's on her channel, The Spiritual Catalyst. It's really good, and I really hope that you get something out of it, and you get some good messages. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a healthy day, and remember to keep it juicy.